be able to get the season started.
Your top story in season 3 that you're looking most forward to?
Well, I mean, I'd be crazy if I didn't talk about Chalk. You know, the first legend in the park. Certainly, I watched his journey. This is just another step to it, right? Someone that was maybe skeptical about the NBA 2K League in season 1. Now it's become really engulfed his whole life to maybe make next GC a championship winner.
You know, a lot of people are going to get a rude awakening when, I come in and, I do my thing, so.
All these players are playing from their markets, you know what I mean? So he's in Brooklyn. He's not at home. He's with his teammates in Brooklyn. What has happened in this world to make these teams come closer and closer together? I think those are the stories you're going to see. The Blazers 5's got 2 MVPs coming back. We've only had 2 seasons. They have both MVPs, but they have no championship. So those are some storylines that I can't wait to watch in season 3.
Awesome. Scott Cole, thank you so much for joining 2K TV.
Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore of Lake Michigan on a cloudless day. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation.
Choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground.
I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And now a chance to take a look at
the most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Allen at the guard spots. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Korkmaz at the small forward. And for the Bucks, Bledsoe and Middleton, the tandem in the backcourt. Antetokounmpo is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Mercer in at the 3. When you're a championship contender, Chris, what are the aspects, the characteristics of an offense that is needed to get to that level?
You have to be balanced. You just can't be an inside team that can't shoot threes. You can't be a team that just shoot threes. You have to have guys that can dribble, that can get their own shot. You need guys that can catch and be standstill shooters as well, so that when you have the guys that dribble and get that space, their hands are ready and they're already ready. They're already prepared to shoot. And then it'd be really nice to have a post player, a dominant inside finisher, a guy that once he gets it in the painted area, everyone's going to have to watch out because he's going to dunk on him and make a poster.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here's the fast break. Now here's Bledsoe. Not a lot of room. Pass to Mercer. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
That's good for Mercer. First quarter, just over a minute played. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these 2 teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. And he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, and we're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
Thanks for the report. Portier looking to get into a rhythm early, Greg, with their shooting.
And I think to get into a good flow, you need to get everyone involved, even if it's as a facilitator.
Yeah, and shot selection will be of the utmost importance. Now, look, you got to stay patient, explore your options within the flow of the offense.
Bledsoe outside. lays it up off the glass.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against Washington. Allen outside. And they get it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle.
We got to go.
You know, young rich niggas. You know, so we ain't really never had no old money. We got a whole lot of new money though.
And 2 shots coming up.
And a coach that players love is Dwayne Casey. Very vet-friendly, sticks up for his guys in every post-game interview.
Yeah, Casey is very measured in his approach. He can be a bit slow to change at times, but his players appreciate the consistency.
And the second free throw, good. Bucks have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Passes it to Valanciunas. Now here's Morant. Guarded by Bledsoe. And the rejection by Cousins. Just 5 on the clock. Morant. And the 3 off target. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 9-1 run. They get it back. It falls in 2 points for Mercer. The Beasts got 9.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Morant. 23 points for him the last game against Washington.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passing. He didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor.
There's Morant. Pass to Korkmaz. The three-pointer is right on target.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
The pass to Cousins. Here's Mercer. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Morant. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Allen outside. No good on the shot. Great D that time for Middleton. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here's Morant. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game. Jackson with it. He had 16 points in the win against Washington.
And how about his defense? 4 blocks on the night. They couldn't keep him down.
Now here's Jackson. 9-point game. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, yeah. Flexibility is crucial. You have to be able to take what the defense gives you.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Now here's Morant. This is to Jackson. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, the Beast.
while most players can dominate with their scoring ability, he has done it with his passing. No doubt that he is the catalyst for this team on offense. And when players are cutting or moving to open space, he has found it.
On the clock, and Valanciunas kicks to Allen.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
And a miss there on the triple. Bledsoe passes to Murphy. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Here's Korkmaz. 17 points for him last game against Washington.
But we got to talk about his D2. 4 steals in the game. I mean, a complete all-around effort for him.
No good from Valanciunas.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. He's jumping out to an impressive early lead.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that one, good.
Oh, you see how focused Valanciunas is? When he's got this positioning, he's determined to score.
Here's the Beast. Inside, got a piece of it. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to Allen. With some arc. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Middleton.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Here's the Beast, guarded by Jackson. Sinks it in the shot for Mercer. The Beast's got 21 in the game.
Really seizing the momentum of this game. But doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Howard's checked in for Cousins. Winslow comes in for the Beast. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Giannis Valanciunas. Art comes in for Jaren Jackson. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Korkmaz. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Grayson Allen. Here's Clark. Here's Lopez. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, the evolution of Brook Lopez continues as he is now a premier stretch 5. His three-point shot continues to get better and now a huge part of his arsenal.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Lopez. And Lopez bold enough to give him. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. It's blocked. They've got Chris Middleton. DeMarcus Cousins out there with the Beast. Then it's George Hill. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
Chris, over the last 40 years, a steady decline in offensive rebound. Largely due, I'm guessing, to the concern with transition defense, right?
Definitely, and let's give respect to the offensive rebounding that it should have. Whenever you had guys like Rodman, Popeye Jones, guys that used to you'd have nightmares about because they were such great rebounders, Ben Wallace. Well, now it's a little bit different because those guys were playing the 4 position, right? So now at the 4 position, you have to get back on defense because if you're not, guys are shooting threes from Curryland in the 4 position because the game is evolving. So now it is better to get back in transition than trying to get an extra possession for your team. You still want to attack the glass. You just want to make sure you know who's in the game at that time because now you have guys leaking out, getting a quick shot on that other end.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
The Bucks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Milwaukee making a switch. Bledsoe's checked in. Valanciunas is checked in for Memphis. Allen comes in for Hollis Jefferson. Now here's Jones. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Jackson. Beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Bucks leading by 9. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The beast in the last matchup against the Pacers was terrific. He finished with 66 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
And so it's Memphis with it after the miss from Mercer. On the wing, Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, his father played in the NBA. He grew up in Indiana. His father was a teammate of mine, Jaren Jackson, over at the Wizards. He took on Jordan and those guys didn't do too well. Oh, and let me get back to it anyway. But for Jaren Jackson Jr., you could say the game was in his blood and in
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Jones looking for an opening. Passes it to Valanciunas. Just 4 to shoot.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat.
This is his first free throw of the game.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
He hits the second from the line. Bucks leading by 6. Here's Mercer. And he jams it with authority.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. And the rejection by Jackson. Bucket is good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Chris and Jaren Sr., a 3-point marksman, made sure his son worked on his perimeter shooting from a young age.
So yeah, shout out to Jaren Sr. Even as some of Junior's coaches wanted him to focus on his inside game, Dad knew better. He said sooner or later, son, you're going to need that outside shot. Boy, was he right.
And so Cousins will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And then Cousins with the dunk.
I love the chemistry Cousins has with these guys. I mean, it's sensational at finishing these alley-oop opportunities.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Allen outside. Floats one. Here's Valanciunas, and he comes up with the deuce. Valanciunas has got 5.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebounder. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Mercer passes to Cousins. Here's the beast. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. And Valanciunas kicks to Jones. Pass to Allen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity. But Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. Some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
Good on the second free throw. Bucks leading by 9. Here's the beast. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Back to Antetokounmpo. On the pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 4. And it's sent back by Allen. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Pass to Valanciunas. Tries from 10. Kicks it out to Jones. Stolen by Bledsoe. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Kept alive. Here's Mercer. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
The Grizzlies have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's Jackson. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
No good from Mercer.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
No good from Valanciunas. Bucks leading by 10. Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. They get the rebound. Mercer. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Outside, Jones. Here's Korkmaz. No good on the triple.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now Jones. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Passes it to Valanciunas. Here's Korkmaz, covered by Mercer. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Timeout called. The Bucks. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And as long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
Elias Silva, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Morant's checked in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Allen passes to Morant. Back to Allen. To the paint. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer.
And this is his fourth trip to the free throw line tonight.
In their last game, a tight win, and it was the success at the foul line that played a huge part in it, and he was probably the deciding factor.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Clark comes in for Giannis Valanciunas. Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Korkmaz.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
Here's Clark. Antetokounmpo defending. And then Clark slams it in.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, "I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player, but I can't deny my laser focus on the sport." Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but he's just getting started, David. Thank you.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Injuries can play such a big part in a player's career. Which guys strike you, Chris, as the biggest what-if stories? Had they stayed healthy?
Wow. I mean, you got to start, in my mind, I got to go to, a guy like a Grant Hill. He was Mr. Triple-Double. He and Jason Kidd, to me, were almost the same players, just in different bodies when Grant started his career off in the... And see him get injured, man, that just hurt me because he had so much potential. Even though he had a great career, I still think about him. How about Greg Oden? He got hurt in his senior year, had to shoot free throws with his left hand, and then he comes into the league, and the big fella just had to battle injuries. And feel sorry for that big fella because he was so skilled in the game.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. 1:16 left in the second quarter. Jackson finds Hollis Jefferson. No good on the three. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And here is Allen. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Shoots from 8. And the rejection by Giannis. Mercer passes to Ilyasova. It's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Here's DiVincenzo. The pass to Mercer. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
He dishes it to Allen. Now here's Morant. Guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. The 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Milwaukee sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say of the Beast? An impressive effort here today.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant now in at the guard spot. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3, the small forward. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his first foul. The Bucks making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. Stolen by Cousins. Pass to Mercer. To the middle. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. The shot's good.
For a bigger guy, Cousins possesses such a nice touch. 270-pounder plus with finesse. Not easy.
Now here's Morant. Guarded by Bledsoe. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Kicks it to Allen. 5 to shoot. And no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. To the inside. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
He was ready to go tonight. I mean, he's made more plays than anyone else out there. No question about it.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Now here's Morant. T right on him. Allen outside. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Nice D from Cousins.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D. Avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Milwaukee now. Antetokounmpo finds Bledsoe. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And it's off from three-point range. A challenging stretch here for Memphis. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Morant passes to Allen. Morant with it. And the rejection by Cousins.
And the defense of Cousins making his presence known with the quick leaping ability which he uses to block shots.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Bledsoe. Tight defense on him. He tries for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Allen with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Valanciunas dishes to Allen. 6 to shoot. Here's Morant. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's the Beast. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's Allen. He's got 10. Here's Bledsoe, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bledsoe's got his 2nd bucket.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Morant after Eric Bledsoe scored. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. The other day, Chris, I heard Commissioner Adam Silver talking about that it strikes him sometimes how isolated players can be with cell phones and headphones, and those things wouldn't help that. Is it something that... you've noticed or that you're concerned about?
With my nephews and nieces and friends that are younger and kids walking across the street looking at their phones and not even looking both ways.
You know, your play-by-play partner, whoever it might be.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You know, Kevin, those are the times. And so I would tell Adam Silver, Mr. Commissioner, that's a basketball problem. That's a world problem. How are we going to stop any of that? We're here now. There's no putting that genie back in the bottle. It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
The Grizzlies have gone a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the 3rd quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Jones. And again, unable to change momentum here. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. They haven't given up any points here in the 2nd half.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Nothing yet for them in the 3rd quarter. And the foul called.
The kisses of the sun were sweet, I didn't blink, I let it in my eyes. Like an exotic dream, the radio playing songs that I have never heard, I don't know what to say. Oh, not another word, just
on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his 3rd foul so far. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for the Beast. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Lopez is checked in. Now here's Valanciunas. 5 points in the game. Outside, Jones. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the 3rd. A 75% clip. No good from Cousins.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Milwaukee.
The feed to Bledsoe. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists now in the game. And for Memphis, they're shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Jones, no luck. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lopez with the bucket.
Refusing to be tied down. Lopez is good at exploiting the D and nailing the shot.
The Bucks have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. Bledsoe finds Cousins. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Brook Lopez. The Bucks have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
At the line for 2.
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Cousins. The Beast comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Then for the Grizzlies, Clark, he's checked in for Giannis Valanciunas. And it's Rondae Hollis-Jefferson in for Morant.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And even though Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. You better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts when you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Allen's checked in. Winslow. Hollis-Jefferson with the rebound. Hollis-Jefferson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jones kicks to Clark. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he makes the first.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And so Jones nails both of them. Milwaukee's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Mercer passes to Hill. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
Unafraid to mix it up inside. Hill with the strong move draws the foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%. So no doubt he's pleased with that.
Give me the night and day.
And he can't hit the second.
I like the fit of George Hill on this team. He can play either guard spot. Great versatility.
Back to Clark. Passes it to Allen. Outside, Jones. Offline with his 3.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's how. Oh, that was something else.
Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. 1:53 left in the third quarter. And slam dunk by Clark.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with Hollis.
Bucks passing it around. Mercer, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors.
And for the matchup with the Cavs, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. And slam dunk by Clark.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Here's the beast. Non-stop scoring machine here. The pass to DiVincenzo. Here's the beast. Defended by Allen. 4 on the clock. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Milwaukee's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's the beast. We've got 28 seconds left here in the third quarter. And again, Memphis running the court in transition. That's good from Allen on the assist by Clark. 15 points for Allen.
Just not enough space for him to get to the rim. I mean, and the finish is flawless.
To the paint, here's Mercer. And good, there's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Jones with it. Here's Jackson. And it's off the back rim, no good. And so it's Milwaukee rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
They're playing harder, they're cutting harder, they're running harder, they're playing defense on us harder down here. We're kind of tiptoeing on our cuts. We got to up our level.
And Dwayne Casey imploring his guys to put forth a greater effort. Feels they're getting out hustled.
That's right. I mean, the one thing coaches cannot stand is a lack of energy. And expect these guys to ramp it up from an intensity standpoint.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Winslow is out there with the beast. Then it's George Hill. And it's Wilson in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And he knocks down the first one. See, Webb, if we lower the draft age back to 18, the league will take a larger role developing high school players. Your thoughts?
Well, I think I think it could be a safety net. You know, so many kids are vulnerable at this time, and they don't have a system, and that's why everything's kind of been messed up for players trying to figure out what is the correct system. How do I really get immersed? I want to be in the NBA. What is the right way? And I think the younger you are, the more direction that you have, it can only turn out to be a safer process, I would hope.
And getting better pro-level training, too, coaching.
Yeah, pro-level training, pro-level knowledge, pro-level relationships. I think it's a great thing about it.
Passes it to Mercer. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. The Beast's got 54 points.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. With the shot, Jang, no luck.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Fires the three. And the rejection by Jackson. Anderson right side. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Anderson's got his first basket of the night.
With the long frame and adequate strength. I mean, Anderson, he one-ups the defender on that shot.
Here's Mercer, and another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Anderson kicks to Jackson. Jones against Wilson. Jones dishes to Jang. No coverage that side. Jang's got his first 2 points.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Pass to Wilson. Inside. It's stolen by Jones. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Shot by Giannis. Nobody around. And it's Memphis with another.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Mercer. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Outside, Jones. Poke loose. Jang inside. He's covered by Mercer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, Jones, no luck.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's the teardrop, and it's blocked by Mercer. Now the Bucks moving it up. And here they go. And the dunk by Winslow.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Outside, Jones. And there's the pass to Jackson. Trying to get open is Jang. And another miss by Memphis. The Bucks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And it's Memphis on the break. Ennis has got the ball. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
As you look at the Beast, he'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang on to the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into him.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
They've got this lead because he's at the top of his game. He has been the story tonight.
Outside, Jones. Jackson passes to Jang. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Jang's got 4 points this quarter.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show for it.
Mercer passes to Wilson. Now here is Hill. Here's the Beast. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Clock is at 3. Here's Mercer. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. One negotiating concession the league wants from the Players Union. Prospect attendance, Chris, at the draft combine and team-wide access. to player physical.
Well, this is a tough one because I don't think that a team that is not interested in you should have your physical. And we all know that information is shared, and so it should be genuine in the teams that are truly interested. So I understand agents holding back on that. Medical information is something very serious that just because you have an opportunity to be drafted, your information shouldn't be spread all across the world just because you're at a combine. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, but basically we just want a level playing field for everyone. And if we have that, it'll be better for everyone.
Antetokounmpo. Anderson with the block.
And blocks like this fire Anderson up, which in turn get his teammates going as well.
Here's the beast, Jang defending. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Ennis passes to Jang, outside Jones. And Jang kicks to Anderson. Passes to Ennis. A 3-ball. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Here's the beast. Antetokounmpo passes to Mercer. Trying to end the drought. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now Ennis, pass to Jang. And here's Ennis. There's the pass to Jackson. Over Hill, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Hill. And Chris, underclassmen entering the draft, they can now hire agents, get help attending workouts, and still retain their eligibility. Do you like that move?
I love the move, Kevin. You know what it does? It helps Leicester fall by the wayside. So if you come out of college, you don't know how good you are. You don't, it's based off ego, how hard you work, family and friends telling you, go, get the money. But what's your testing ground? You don't know. You don't have a full context. So I love the fact that it lets you go out there and see. And if you have any trepidation, go back to school. You got another year. So, yes, I love this move.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter space and then go and corral that backcourt.
Here's Ennis trying to get open as Jang can't cash in from close range. Here's Winslow. The rebound by Anderson.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Here's Ennis. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Right side Hill. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with Hill's length and athleticism, you're almost surprised he doesn't get to the line more often.
At the line for your Bucks, George Hill. The first free throw is good. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jackson. Both free throws good from Hill. More star players changing teams. The word tampering comes up, Chris. Is the league striking the right balance on enforcement?
Oh, yes. And you know, Commissioner Silver, he knows all the tricks. He doesn't want it to be a police state, but he knows a wink from a wink.
Right,
you know what I mean? So you got to draw some lines. But again, how do you stop it? I mean, you know, if I'm playing on the Lakers and I say, wow, you know, I think Anthony Davis has the best eyebrows in the world. You know, you got to let me say that. And, you know, if that's recruiting, it's recruiting. So it's a fine line. And hopefully the players have some fun with it. And hopefully Commissioner Silver does his best to police it while everyone at the same time is working to protect it.
Here is Plumlee. Second shot opportunity, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Here's the beast, Jang defending. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. It's stolen by Hill. Here's the beast. The rebound by Anderson, and that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his third foul of the game. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Anderson, and here's Plumlee. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Chang. Good D by Lopez. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now here's Morant. He's guarded by Hill. Morant kicks to Anderson. Pass to Chang. Over Lopez. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Chang's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he should be solid from that in between.
And how about the look at the midair theatric switching hands before the slam?
Wow, added just a touch of class to that throwdown. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Ennis bringing it up now for Memphis. He kicks it to Plumlee. Pass to Morant. Lopez over to help to the left side wing. Deep 2 from Anderson. Offensive rebound. Plumlee, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Plumlee's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the Beast.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
Second chance shot. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
That's good from Plumlee. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Mercer passes to Lopez. Throws it up high. Yet another bucket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And so it's Memphis with it. Morant with it. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Ennis passes to Anderson. Fires it up. Here's Plumlee, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Plumlee. Mercer passes to Lopez. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.
Hey, this is Kenny, man. Great job creating those second chance opportunities. How much of that was your game plan versus you just going out in full beast mode?
You know what? I feel like if I'm not rebounding, I'm not helping this team much as I could. You know, scoring is great, but hitting the glass sets an aggressive tone. It can result in extra possessions. Now, I may not rack up double-doubles every night, but it won't be for lack of trying.
Okay, man. They're scared of you on that backboard. Keep it up.